Alright, so in this video, I'm going to be giving a summary of the things that I bought for Machu Picchu for my hike, what was useful and what was essentially a waste of money.
I know you could do it. All you gotta do is put your mind to it.
Hi, welcome back to Money on the Go, where I talk about money, mindset, and my journey towards financial freedom. Alright, so the first thing on this list that I bought was mosquito wipes. For some reason, I was thinking that I would be utilizing this on my hike to keep mosquitoes off me. This ended up being a complete waste of money. There was a tear in it. I don't know how this happened, but one of the wipes was completely dried out. There was a rip in the bag, and it smelled so horrible that I'm pretty sure putting this on my body will cause me more harm than good. So I ended up not utilizing that, and the total that I ended up spending for that pre-taxes was $10.10. The other item that I bought that I ended up not utilizing was Imodium. I was afraid that we may have some instances with traveling in different food. We ended up not using it though. The total for that before taxes was $4.99. I was super afraid of the altitude and just recovery and how that would do in my body. So I ended up getting the Zaka chewable tablets. I did not end up utilizing that at all. The total for that was $9.99. All right, so another thing that I bought that I ended up not using was a hiking backpack. I could not find my actual hiking backpack, the one that I've utilized to the Grand Canyon. So I ended up buying a new backpack. When it arrived, it was incredibly too small. And luckily for me, I kept rummaging and was able to find my original backpack. The total for this was just under $14, but it ended up being completely not useful. Continuing on for things that ended up being completely not useful was this digital luggage scale that I bought. I was super concerned that the luggages was going to be overweight for somehow. So I thought that at each destination, I'd be able to weigh in my suitcase and see how heavy it was gonna be. But I'm pretty sure this was user error. I was not able to figure out the luggage scale, so I ended up not utilizing that. So that was $8.29. I was also pretty paranoid about keeping my things dry, specifically my phone and some other electronics. I ended up buying a dry bag for $7.99, but I ended up not utilizing that. So that was another thing that didn't come in handy. I purchased 2 sets of hiking pants. I didn't have cargo pants. I had the zippers and the pockets. I just had the regular cloth pants, and I wasn't sure how that was gonna be because of the humidity in the jungle. So I was influenced, I would say, to buy a pair of hiking pants. I ended up purchasing 2. One of them was completely ill-fitting, so I ended up returning that. The total for that was $23.99. I wasn't sure how the trail was going to be, so I ended up buying for myself and my sister these urination devices. We did not end up utilizing it, so that was, in total, that was just under $20 and something that was not useful on my hike. So on to things that were more useful. I get motion sickness. I know this is about myself, so I bought a pack of motion sickness patches, the ones that you put behind your ear. It was super helpful when I went on a cruise with my mom last year, so I ended up getting that. That was very helpful for me on the bumpy plane ride, specifically the flight on LATAM from Brazil to Peru. The total for that was $9.99. And once we got to Peru, my sisters were experiencing some altitude sickness, so that came in handy. I was able to get them the motion sickness patches, and that really helped a lot. All right, so this one's kind of up for debate. They kept warning us, or at least on all of the threads that I read on Reddit, as well as folks in general, that you needed your own tissue. So I ended up buying a pack of tissue, a portable one. The total for that was $9.99. But in most of the places that had a bathroom, there was plenty of toilet paper. So this was a mix, but better to have it than to not have it. So I'll put this in the category of useful. I got a UV shirt. I just wanted another hiking shirt. It was on sale, so I ended up getting that, $15.28. All right, so this second pair of hiking pants was fantastic. It was super comfortable, stretchy. I was able to move around in it, and I ended up getting that for just under $30. The last 2 items and things that were useful on my hike to Machu Picchu were baby wipes. We used these wipes for our hands, our bodies, and just overall feeling fresh. The total for that was $4.61. So the wipes were a bust, and I was not able to return that, but I also did get spray. I was super cautious if mosquitoes get into me. They tend to go after me no matter what, so I ended up getting that. That was just under $8, and that was a super useful buy because I only came out of the jungle of my hike with only 2 mosquito bites. In total, with shipping and handling and taxes, my pre-Machu Picchu hiking list came up just under $200. A portion of the stuff were useful. I would say about half of it was not and half was. If you have any questions about Machu Picchu and how the hike was, go ahead and leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer your questions. Thank you, and until next time.
I know you could do it. All you gotta do is put your mind to it.